Hello, everyone. I have not made the video for a while, so I decided to make one. Life is getting back to normal. The world is beginning to reopen. Chess is growing really, a lot on Twitch, which is great. A lot of the credit goes to Hikaru. And some people are playing in more than one chess tournament at a time, again, thanks to online chess. I want to show you another great game by the chess magician, Mikhail Tal. Um, I showed a game last time. Um, Tal is, um, as I said already, is probably the greatest attacking player of all time. And there is sort of a number of people online who have already shown a number of his games. So my goal is to show some games which are truly incredible, but I have not seen anyone else show those games. And I found this gem. It's a quick game played in 1963 by Tal against an against an NN. We don't know the name of the opponent. And the game is very nice. Tal ends up sacrificing pretty much everything. Let's take a look. E4, c5, Sicilian defense, knight f3, d6, d4, pawn takes, knight takes, knight f6, knight c3, and black plays the famous or the infamous Najdorf variation. The most popular opening on the highest level. Tal plays the most aggressive way, bishop g5. Um, Black plays e6, and Tal plays f4. The typical ideas is now white wants to play queen f3 and castle long, and the queen not only is going to support a pawn storm on the king side, but also it points in this direction. Um, Black plays a slightly unusual move, pawn b5, which allows Tal to play e5. It doesn't quite win a piece because of a number of various tricks, one of which being the fact that Black can do h6 and g5. So, for example, Black can take, after takes, Black can play h6. Although this variation is not it's not as good, which is why Black chose a slightly different one. The point being, after this move, Black can play g5, but Black's position is just completely shattered here. One thing I will do, actually, I will take away the bar altogether, and there is a reason for this. The reason is Tal's games should not be looked at with a computer, because Tal was not perfect, but neither is anyone else. And the point is, Tal would create positions which were really complicated, and it would be very difficult for the opponent to find the right move in in those positions. There is a really famous story where Tal was playing a world championship match against Botvinnik, and Tal played the move. This was before computers. But Vinnik did not come up with the right response and he lost. But a number of Soviet grandmasters who were following the match, when they saw the move, they began to analyze. It took them a couple of hours, and they figured out that Tal's move was a mistake. And they went to Tal, and they said, well, this was a bad move. What were you thinking? Tal said, well, you guys, it took you several hours to realize this. But Wing has minutes on his clock. He can't figure all of those things out in so little time. This is why, while Tal's moves might not be objectively best, um, when played in a situation over the chessboard where there is a lot at stake, they were very, very effective. So let's get back to this position. E5 by E5 by Tal. Black takes, white takes, and black plays a weird move. He plays queen c7, but the logic is simple. If white takes, black has a fork. Um, Tal played Tal played queen e2, defending his pawn, getting ready to castle. Black saves his knight, and Tal castles. And this is interesting. Tal was very, very good at getting to positions where all of his pieces were active. He has 5 pieces out already. Black can try to take here, but taking here is very scary. The position opens up, and there are all kinds of potential sacrifice ideas combined with the idea of the rook coming here, connecting with the bishop. Occasionally, there could be a sacrifice here. And Black decided that it makes more sense to develop than to try to grab this pawn. So bishop b7. And now Tal plays a move which is maybe not the best, but it poses very concrete problems for Black. Black is not castled, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces not playing chess. So Tal opens up the position right away. Black says, okay, tonight I need to take it. If I don't, I'm just down a pawn. The queen is attacked and my king is in the middle. But now Black's position is a little bit open. So Tal immediately goes after this weak pawn with queen g4. Black decides to defend. He plays queen b6. And now Tal comes up with another move that which is very, very creative. And there's an important lesson here. Once you sacrifice a piece, a lot of the time you can't just sit, unless you alpha zero, then you can. But if you're human, you can't sit and play quiet moves. A lot of the time you need to actually come up with something immediate. If you don't, Black will just develop normally. And this is why Tal plays sacrifice number 2, rook d6. Of course, the bishop can take, but the point is it splits the queen from the pawn. Black grabs the rook, white takes the pawn. The king can't do too much. He has to go to f8. And now, in this position, a lot of people would play this move, which is not bad. But Tal comes out with something better. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to try to figure out a move which Tal played. So Tal realized he wants to bring his rook here. So he can move the bishop. But if he just makes a random bishop move, it gives Black a free move. So which is why Tal plays bishop c4. He sacrifices his bishop, but the point is he's threatening checkmate. Black has to deal with this. Now the rook comes in. Black has one legal move, he blocks. And now I want you to pause your videos and find another move by Tal, which just finished the game. And if you found rook takes f6, congratulations, we have yet one more sacrifice. The pawn is forced to take. And now we have a checkmate with the bishop and the queen. This nice crisscross pattern. Incredible game by Tal, less than 20 moves. If we go back, a number of sacrifices. We have sacrifice of the knight, sacrifice of the rook, sacrifice of the bishop, and sacrifice of the second rook. If you can sacrifice 4 pieces in less than 20 moves and win the game, it's quite impressive. Tal did that here. He has done a number of other things as well. In the upcoming videos, I will show more. Great games by Tal. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please recommend it to your friends. And more exciting material will appear shortly. Thank you.